qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, monsieur le président, un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, monsieur le président, à l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieux. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux. Des vieux, des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la Libye pour devenir des esclaves. Les jeunes prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Sonia Touko. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux.
Hi. Good day, the beautiful people of the Cameroon, the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon, and the beautiful people of British Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, today I've come to analyze why is it that there have never been any successful mechanism to stop the annexation of British Cameroon by France and La République du Cameroon. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, there is a common adage that says, action speaks louder than words. What you do is more important than what you say. For over a decade, what we have been doing is about words. Words. And we don't learn from history. Again, the Anglophone problem have been complicated because most people who seem to be fighting for the Anglophones, they lack conviction. They jump from one movement to another. CNU, CPDM, SDF, Ambazonia. So they lack conviction. They don't believe in anything. What is popular, they just follow it. That's it. And they are also obsessed about unity. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me on earth one country that you can unite everyone. In all democracies, if you have 50%, it means it's a good result. Most of us, we cannot even unite our own family. And you say everybody should come together. That's something which I believe only novice, they will be looking to unite everybody. In a revolution or a fight for change, because revolution is about activism, which is non-violent activism to bring social and political change. So in our country, British Cameroons, a lot of people fail to understand that there are different political actors in a revolution. In a revolution, you have people like philosophers, Voltaire, Montesquieu, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. The enlightened people, they are individuals. They are not groups. They bring theories. They analyze things. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, he talk about social contract. You don't need to bring everybody together. Let's unite. No, he has got his brain. He talks about social contract, that people have given part of their liberty to government so that they should govern them, security, maintain law and order, which is a social contract. Montesquieu had what? Separation of states. You have know the rest. So these people enlighten people. They don't join people. Then you have civilians. These are people who need to be protected. When people see it and distort the lives of civilians and say, until we have independence, ladies and gentlemen, don't try to fix what is not broken. I made this statement clear. In May 2017, I made my point clear that if you go along with what you call your fighting La République, you're playing in the hands of criminals. And today, we see kidnapping for ransom. Nobody is free to walk the streets, especially in northwest region of British Cameroon. The way we live in British Cameroon, we are like a pilot. You have only one shot, and if you make mistake, we are doomed. A lot of people think they can be making mistake. They can kill people. Oh, it was a mistake, it's okay. Bad leadership, bad judgment. We have been seeing that since early 1950s in British Cameroon. People who don't have conviction, they don't believe in anything. They just follow the crowd. And those who follow the crowd do not go further than the crowd. In British Cameroon, it is my opinion and experience, we don't have politicians. I can say La République, they have politicians. You have people like Debelo Buba, Chiroma, Jean-Jacques Ekidi, Jean-Didier Momo, the Paul Bias, and what? I'm not saying they are good, they are perfect. That's not the point. They are politicians. They create a political party. They focus on certain interests, good or bad. But since 1954, British Cameroonians have been jumping from one angle to another. And what is very, very disturbing is that when the trade union protest started, people join it, mix it with political ideologies. Trade union, these are people who are supposed to be fighting for the interests of workers, but we mix it with political things. And I was so astonished. And I thought at the time it was grotesque and incongruous that trade union leader, they will be said they want federalism. Who gave them that mandate? Are they politicians? No. So these are the things that we don't understand in British Cameroon. But La République du Cameroon, they understand these things. They do. We don't distinguish anything. You are a leader, you keep on jumping. I, Maître Mola Alex Divali Singer, I'm a lawyer and I'm a politician. I've often always been. There are certain things that need to be sorted out by politicians, but we don't. We don't understand. We mix everything. We mix petrol with kerosene. Petrol with achu, kerosene, mix everything. That's how we operate in British Cameroon, because people always want to be in front. In the 1990s, there was no social media. We were sacrificing, fighting for, and we understood that a fight for change is about small, small, catchy monkey. I often say this: if you want to build a house, you don't start at the roof, you start with the foundation. The foundation of a house is very important. And when we say we want equal status, we focus on who? Our people. We want to make sure that they are safe. We want to make sure that they have electricity, water, good hospital, And that is why, when we realized that there was no really English university in British Cameroon, I was in Guaquele. I was very successful there. I did public law. 99% of our study was in French. We fought, and they gave that boy a university. Positive. That's an achievement. That was not the end. There was no multi-party politics in the Cameroons. We fought, and they gave us what? Multi-party politics in the Cameroons. That was what? An achievement, although it's still in theory. We realized that we need our Anglo-Saxon system, and we fought for, GCE board. We got it. That was an achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, we must understand that we are not in power. We are not in power. That's what we must understand. We are not in power. A government in power is supposed to govern a country. All we need is to put pressure to the government. And if we want to be in power, what we need is a political party. Get the mandate in British Cameroon first. A lot of people will say, oh, we had SDF before. Was SDF fighting for British Cameroon or to become president for the entire La Republic and British Cameroon? So SDF was not a party like British Cameroon National Party, which is focused for the interests of British Cameroon. You call it minor party. That's how they call it. So nobody have ever done that. There is no mechanism. We always sit, we complain. We think Britain, America will come and help us. It doesn't work that way. Ladies and gentlemen, if America can help somebody, Biden, Bill Clinton, they were president of the United States. They're Irish. They want Northern Ireland and United Kingdom to be independent. Why did they not help them? It doesn't work that way. We learn from history. Some people will stand. Eritrea got independence because of this. Most of you don't know why Eritrea got independence. The people who were fighting for independence in Eritrea, the rebels who were fighting to overthrow the government of Ethiopia, they were friends and they had an agreement. If we overthrow the government of Ethiopia, Eritrea will give you independence. That's how it happened. It was not a miracle. South Sudan is because they had Muslim, Arab, or Christian problem. That's South Sudan. So our case is not the same. We keep on comparing crocodile and a lizard. The Americans, Sudan was hostile mostly to America. So America thought this was an opportunity to free South Sudan, where you have Christians, which they are friendly with us. So you have to know the geopolitics. People compare South Africa. South Africa, you had a lot of political parties, different political parties. Their target was what? To stop apartheid. That was easy. Very easy than the task of British Cameroon, because they wanted what? One man, one vote. That's easy. So they knew they were going to get it. They created a political party in 1912. His name was South African Native, or then they changed it later on to ANC. Then they have other political parties, Communist Party headed by Chris Hani, Joe Slovo. You have Sabokwe with different party, Buthelezi. They were not saying we should come together. All they were focusing on stopping apartheid. So if you have the mechanism, the means, why don't you focus on how to bring equal status or independence of British Cameroon? What is happening in Northwest and Southwest region? We say it's war. That's the worst thing, because we have gone 20 years behind. That's what have happened. Because what we are doing, we harass our people. Most of you know the fight, the armed conflict in Northwest and South, it's about money. Most of you know. That's why I don't join these people or what. You're fighting for money. We know that. Senator Mundi, how much was sent? Before that, kidnapping for ransom. Recently, I saw somebody who was killed. I don't even know the person in a hotel. You see, they fight for their life. They build houses, go out with women, and you call it an armed conflict. Mr. Biya made it clear. Insofar as Yaoundé is breathing, Cameroon is fine. So we can go along, killing each other till the last man standing. If Yaoundé is breathing, Mr. Biya doesn't care. It's a fact. It's a fact. How many people have been killed in Palestine there? Don't you see it? Do you think because you kill yourself, international community will come? I often ask this question. If they say, British Cameroon, this is independent, take it, what will happen today? You start fighting each other. There are many examples we could learn from. In 1916, we had what they call Easter Rising in Ireland. Then Ireland, now Republic of Ireland, was under British rule. The Irish, they rebel against the British government and declare independence. This rebellion lasted what? For 6 days. Britain sent about 16,000 troops to Ireland, arrested the rebels, shot them in firing squad, killed them. That's 1916. Guess what? This led to increase. It was a turning point in the Irish history. It led to increase in support for independence. So what did the Irish people do? Okay, we cannot fight the British. What happens? They created a political party called Sinn Féin. Ourselves, that's what it means. Part of the political parties in Britain, in Northern Ireland. The other one is in Ireland. They created that party. Now, they say, since we have democracy, and they stood for election, they had absolute majority. Absolute majority. Britain had no choice. Britain told them that I'm going to give them home rule. That's they should be ruling themselves. But it did not end there. That is how Ireland had its independence. By getting the mandate, by creating a political party, by getting those seats. But we sit. We tell La République du Cameroun, CPDM, chop people the money. Oh, we must negotiate. Nobody negotiate with you. What have you got to negotiate with them? One, you cannot cross and enter Bafoussam. The Bafoussam people will finish you people. Number two, you cannot even take the governor's office. You cannot capture one minister. People come there, ministers, they come there, you cannot touch them. The people you touch are the vulnerable people. And you say you're fighting war. War is not to punish your people. It's to better the life of your people. Activism is to make things better. And that's what we have been doing. Boya University, multipartism, GCE board, national dialogue, tripartite. We fought for multiparty. That's how you do it. I cannot sit abroad in my comfort zone, eating, working, having a good life. Then I'm making life to be held to our people who are living there. You have to make life better for them. You cannot be comparing with La République. If you say the La République army, they kill people, your own army should be good to the people. Treat them nicely. Most of you see, you're fighting war. Look at M23. What are they doing? They are challenging the government of Democratic Republic of Congo. They capture Goma, they capture another city. They have installed a governor. The guy was abroad. In that city, I saw it in the news here, M25, those are people who are fighting war. You cannot be fighting war and your war is against your own people. Then you blame La République. If La République is evil, then you're evil. Who do you want to change? The only mechanism we have is peace. And that peace means we do politics. We get the mandate. We bring change. People are saying, for the last 8 years, La République thought they would crush us. What have you gained for the last 8 years? I can tell you what we have been gaining, fighting peacefully. We used to talk about Southern Cameroon, self-determination in Cameroon. Why is it that Mr. Biya never used to arrest us, to stop us? People used to talk Southern Cameroon, even the flag you call Ambazonian flag is Southern Cameroon flag, SCNC, is not Ambazonia flag. People used to use it there in Cameroon. Why were they not killing us? Because we were exercising our constitutional right that says you have a right of self-determination. We're not using arms. And when people started breaking prison and thinking that international community will come, they killed the Tame tiger, they finished. More than 1 million people were killed in Iraq. Libya, look at it. If you kill yourself, these people don't care. My problem is, Anglophones, they don't have politicians. Either they are envy among each other. Instead of saying, this man is right, all you will do, after you have messed your war, you mess CNU rebranded with Pamuna, Pafuncha, you jump again to SDF, you mess SDF again, you jump to Fonbodidiga organization, you have messed it. Then later on, you will come to Metro Mola Lisinge, party politics. Because I tell you, British Cameroon National Party is going to succeed. You will see the changes that will bring these years in the Cameroons. We put our things, and we are not saying we are negotiating with La Republique. We are not. We'll follow their law. We register our party, we stand for election and get those seats in Northwest and Southwest. That's when you are in a position of strength. And La Republique du Cameroon, we talk with you then. Because the people have given you that mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not sit every day and just use words. And if we are not ready, anybody who is not ready to go to the Cameroons and die for the people, then you're not in the fight. Because it's easy to sit here and talk. If you follow the law, read Article 65 of the laws of the Cameroon. I'm sure people don't read. They always, after some time, they come and discover what Maitre is saying. If people were listening to me, the so-called war wouldn't have existed. We would have progressed long ago. Because self-determination, independence is progressively. In Northern Ireland, for almost 3 decades, they were fighting British government. The Irish Republican Army. They are still there in the United Kingdom. Why are they not out? Why did Bill Clinton or Biden, Irish president of America, why did they not give them independence? It doesn't work that way. So ladies and gentlemen, there always means. But now, after how many years? Almost 100 years. Northern Ireland have got Sinn Féin, the Irish political party that want independence. They are the one controlling the decentralization. That is it. You create a foundation. After Scottish National Party created a party for independence in 1934, they are the one now running decentralization. So you cannot stand, oh, I don't want decentralization. I don't want this. Are you in power? In politics? In whatever they give, whether it's decentralization, you put your candidate. Yes, your candidate, they want independent, but you take the seat. That is how you do politics. So British Cameroon National Party is the only party that have got the mechanism, the modus operandi on how to bring equal status and how to see that we don't kill our people. You have to make the lives of our people to be better. There is no excuse to say in war, oh, they are casualty. Why don't you go and be the casualty? All of you are brought there. Leave and go and be that casualty in Cameroon. Because you cannot destroy our land. Then you say, oh, La Republique. Yes, La Republique kill people in Gabon. Must you kill people? For those of you, most of you, I understand, you're Christians. So because Jesus Christ came and the king and whoever, the people who were ruling, they were killing people. So Jesus Christ would say, I'm going to kill too because they kill. Darkness cannot replace darkness. Only light can replace darkness. And British Cameroon National Party is that light. And we are going to replace their darkness. So ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that we understand what we are fighting for. Let's not just use words. Action speaks louder than words. What you do is more important than what you say. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge. Have a great day.
Docteur, tout Joseph, professeur à Los Angeles, comment pouvez-vous nommer